Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Voice feels mostly recovered today, not quite 100%, but near there. For those of you who haven't been here the last few days, I had to take a few streams off and end a few early just because my voice kept going out. Hopefully, we're nearly back to normal. We are back in Age of Wonders 4, Archon Prophecies, where we are, kind of feels like we're in the end game, and currently our quest objective is to visit these towers to look for a quest item. So, let's take this fella here, and you, and you. And AI battle should be fine. It's 3 armies versus 1. Okay. That is... Alright, so that was the thing that we've seen before that basically just says, nope, your princess is in another tower. And get that. And move over here, move over here. Okay. And then y'all... Let's see, you stay there. What was he doing? Oh, he was heading over here to stop this. Is he going to be enough alone? I think so. Let's see. Why did I have them not together? That's Julia. Okay. Let's see. Go back into the gloom. Or take her 2 turns. Alright, let's do that. Alright, y'all, you stay there. Theatria makes a granary. Okay. Necrotic Spires. Foundatorium can expand. Let's do that. Hero leveled up. Mastered Focus. If not engaged in melee when turn starts, has plus 1% damage, plus 1 range. Oh. Yeah, we'll work toward that. That's good. That's good. Another ruler was denounced. Don't care. Bounty. Province is being pillaged. We have people on the way there to deal with that. And then there's that thing. Okay. End turn. Did you drink tea and medicine, Muck Boy? Did you break your daily streak? I did not break my daily streak. Did I drink tea? I did drink tea. Did I take medicine? I did take medicine. Yes, indeed. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Sam. Ooh, close. Almost lost a unit. Do you wish to raise a bone dragon? Do I want a bone dragon? Huh. Sure? Alright, all their loot. See, how much movement does it normally have? 40. Okay, it should be able to keep up. Okay, let's go back here. Alright, you 3. Alright, couple enemies here. Roll over them. Alright, tower number 4 should have the astral thing in it, since the others didn't. After searching the tower, a peculiar crystal skull is found that suddenly begins to talk. Knew you'd do it! Hey, up, 'tis me! Lo, I'm not but a disembodied mind now, innit? Well, I'll admit 'twas a daft plan, but also a last resort. Urath gone did me like he did poor old Merlin. Alright, some of my goofy voices I still don't have access to yet. Well, you know what's up, right? Here, I'll go grant you the aspect of astral. Now, before it's all gone, you go and tap into that queer thought from before, now, won't ye? Then I'll nip myself out of here, I'll teleport like. Ta-ra! As the remnants of that strange thought fade away, you still hold the fate of the disembodied mind in your hand. What do you do? Recruit it. Gain a hero item. Get the Tome of Amplification. Get the Tome. With a maddening rush, your mind feels suddenly expanded, as if you can hold on to 100 thoughts at once. Reality fades away, and with stupendous euphoria, your thought space feels flooded by the omniscience of the cosmos itself. Thinking and knowing coalesce, and it seems as if the thoughts of all beings in existence are available to you now. Though one clear realization crystallizes above all others, the full knowledge that you are appointed by a higher wisdom, the Endelon of the Astral. Reality returns, and your mind is now magnified with a profound clarity as you graduate into the aspect of Astral. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do the saltwater thing? I did not do the saltwater thing. Lava burst. Lava burst spell. Oh, wow. Okay. And this one needs one more unit. Need one more Severing Golem. Then we'll have a little Doom stack here. Alright, Grand Wharf is done at this city. State Hall. Severing Golem is done. Necrotic Spires is done. Stone Walls. Pensatorium can expand. Looks like there's nothing really special around. Hero leveled up. Let's see, the Death Knight. Let's see. Paragon of Astral. While army leader, all non-hero units in the army gain magic and physical attacks gain +1 range. Also gives Arcane Surge. Also have access to Paragon of Shadow. Let's do Paragon of Shadow. And get that. And what's this? When this unit kills an enemy, gain War Seeker or gain Vicious Killer and Willbreaker. Let's get War Seeker. Okay. Alright, hero leveled up. Who is this? This is our Warlock. Hex Pact upgrade, sure. That's fine. Ruler leveled up. Bolstering support. New development skill available. Where? There. Recruiting units during rally. Don't really use rally much at this point in the game. Okay, in turn. So that's 2 of the 6 aspects we need for the win condition. Let's see. It is 2,763 the number of consecutive days with streams. Yes, it is. Muck has a problem. Yes. Yes, it is. You have collected multiple aspects of the affinities on the cliffs of Sordoon. Anon appears before you once more. It has come to the attention of the Archon High Council that you're focusing on a sidetrack to your mission, coming in contact with the Endelon. Anon pauses for a moment. The High Council condemns this path, for the prophecy states that the blood of the traitors Merlin and Kalioth must flow. Sundran interjects. The Archon High Council are blind to any other interpretation. How are they so sure whose blood this traitor's blood is? There are other paths to salvation than through holy fire and blade. I will find my own way.
Uh-huh.
Can he go? Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if he had enough movement to go outside. Oh, they don't all have enough. 2 of the 3 can go outside. Alright. Let's see. Bone Dragon.
Ugh.
Should we be able to do that? Yeah, I did try one home remedy you guys gave me last night. It was nasty. It was a glass of warm milk. And I was like, well, this seems painless, and I could easily try this, right? And so I tried that, and I drank it. It was better than the teas, but it was not tasty. I was like, I like milk. This should be easy. Man, warm milk is different from milk. That was not tasty. Ruined province to be rebuilt. Okay. Other rulers start a war. Enter. Warm milk is disgusting. I'm inclined to agree. I know babies like warm milk, but oh man, having just like a glass of it, or a mug, I got like a mug of it. It was not good.
I miss bearded muck.
You miss bearded muck. Oh, Daddy's little ducky. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You here. Reanimate City of Magnificent Founders. Wait, what? Reanimate? I've never seen this option. There's rebuild a city and reanimate a city. It says I'm going over pop cap. Alright, there, that fixes that.
Alright.
Did you try the saltwater gargling? No, that was something people suggested. That is not something I ever got around to trying. Okay, you just chill. Grant Protection spell is done. Astral Blood. Okay. Alright, hold on a sec. Ritual of the Gloom Veil. All units or Empire are immune to Umbral Malady. We need that for those Bone Dragons. Okay. It's excellent for sore throat. Should give it a try. I'll keep that in mind. Right now it feels... I'm trying not to overdo it, but it feels better than it has in days. Oh my god. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm looking at... So this is one of the 4 astrals. Okay, that one's pretty quick. That one would take a while. Oh man, dude, this collect the astrals thing, this is pretty time intensive. Hold on. She's a druid. She'll deal with nature. What's the path to just go punch Merlin in the face? That's it right there. You know what? I'm gonna make a save file. And we are gonna try to punch Merlin in the face, chat. Because collecting the Infinity Stones is taking a while. Okay, you chill, you wait, you wait, you wait, you wait. Estate Hall is done. Armory, I guess. New Empire development skill available. Plus knowledge for each magic empire. Plus knowledge for each magic material your empire has access to. That would be good next turn. Set production, Acro. Beacon of Valor. My mom always does mint tea with lemon juice and honey. Once after a week of that, she failed a magnesium test because she couldn't taste anything. A magnesium test? This city has been reanimated. It needs a governor. Barry J. Magitech Archive.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
Hello, Bertree. Okay. So...
You up?
Okay, you wait, you wait, you wait, you wait, you wait. New city founded. The city finished what it was building. So Grand Wharf. Theatria can expand. Ritual of the Gloomvale. Atmuck, if you beat this campaign this morning and have enough time, what game do you think you'll play? Barry gifted me a DLC I didn't have for Total War. That would be the next thing that we try. Province is being pillaged. Can she handle that? Oh, yeah, she should be fine. Actually, wait, it says if we do it... Hold on. Okay, if we wait until next turn, she'll have another unit, and she'll be stronger, so we'll wait. Barry isn't here yet, though. Well, I don't know Barry's schedule. I know my schedule, Blue. Fortunately, everything we do is recorded on Mukluk Plays. You know what? I'll just take that, and then I'll just rebuild. I'll rebuild the architect. So you come back, and then you rebuild that. Alright. That umbral nest there might bring. All right, let's do this. You're gonna head over there. I'm gonna bring over some of the backup forces to deal with this umbral nest. Blacksmith is done. Grand Wharf. Hero leveled up. Barajaya, Spellblade. Alright, end turn. Can I gift games for you to try it one day? You can. I would say I would love if you would check with me first. Like, I would feel really guilty if you gifted me something that I had no intention of trying, right? Like a racing game. I am bored to tears with games that are just about driving a car. However, if you want to, like, ask me first, and I'm like, oh yeah, I would totally try that someday, then that's fine.
You are? Nah.
Alright, got our 3 armies going toward the finale. We'll see what happens there. Astral Blood research is complete. Sure, Astral Mirror.
The ability to conjure an exact likeness of one's own body in its present circumstance is a feat in itself. But additionally infusing these likenesses with reflection magic that sends destructive energy back at one's foes. Sheer genius, truly.
Beacon of Valor is done here. Let's do Monument Apex on that. Okay, end turn. I want to give you an investigation puzzle game called Enigma of Fear. Oh gosh, is it Halloween again? Kind of cartoony. Oh, what? I thought the cartoon was the gameplay. No, the gameplay is very different. Looks interesting. Yeah, I'd be willing to try it. I don't know if it would, like, how soon that would be, but I'd be willing to try that.
Oh. Yeah?
Shoot, where... You wait there. You wait there. Okay. Astral Blood is a buff to that race. Okay, she's gonna wait a bit before doing that. Item torch. I saw you played Tomb Raider games, the 2013 series. How much do you rate them? They're fine. Yeah, I've played a few Tomb Raider games. They were fine. I mean, it's a long-standing series. It really didn't stick with me in my head that well. It wasn't that memorable. You play Laura, you raid tombs, you shoot at people that shoot at you. Not much has changed in the last like 40 years. take them out. Okay. Hoping this takes out this nest. There we go. Alright, and all that red stuff is gone. More bone dragons. Oh wow, there was a whole nother island here. Okay. Well, I got the nest, which gets rid of all that red that was over here, so that's good.
Go, ninja, go, ninja, go!
Oh boy. Alright. Hold on, save game. Alright, so here's a bunch of Merlin's armies. And he's got this enchant that really sucks. Hold on, Astral Blood. Alright, let's auto and see what happens. Oh wow. Yeah, we'll take that.
Aye.
Let's see. Did anyone level up before we start another battle? Yes, yes they did. She did not. This one did. Get that. Okay.
Nah.
Alright, so next 3 armies, but we're pretty banged up. We might have to do this manual. Or not. Okay. No, I don't want that. No. I am very surprised I was just able to auto my way through 7 armies with no losses. I really thought I was gonna have to do some manual battles there. Stronger than I thought, I guess. Retry this one. First time seeing this game, normally don't get to catch streams. Why don't you want the bone dragons? It's rewarding you. Every unit has an upkeep cost. So for every bone dragon I have, it would be draining my magic and my souls every turn. So if I get too many, I will go broke, and then I can't support the ones I have, and they will all fall apart. So it's just because of the upkeep cost. range. So these things are called Severing Golems. They have an ability that hits 5 random enemies. Alright, each friendly unit within 2 hexes has 1 negative status effect dispelled. For each unit that had a status effect dispelled in this way, gains strengthen and status protection.
Yeah.
Oh, that attacks AoE. I didn't realize.
Ugh.
All right.
What? I don't know that. I don't know. Summon a tentacle with our turn just to distract him.
Ah, nah.
Alright, cool. I used Curse of the Reaper, which has a chance to instantly kill the target, and the chance is higher the lower their health is. And it finished him off and made some zombies. Do you like shooters? Should check out Witchfire. We played Witchfire in one of its beta or alphas, and yeah, it was a fun game. But we cleared what they had available. Alright, the hit 5 random times just came back off cooldown. There we go. Alright, so now that quarry in my domain is giving me income, because it was not before. Item forged on being built. Teleportation circle. Architect is done. Zigguratum can expand. boosters first. Penetorium can expand. How are you doing, Muck? You sound exhausted. My voice was gone the last couple of days, and it's back now, but kind of weak. So like mentally, like I'm fine. I'm completely fine. I'm awake. I'm good. It's just my voice is strained. That's it. But I'm happy to be here. Can't be yelling and screaming right now, though. Let's see. This one leveled up. Let's get Paragon of Shadow for that one, too. Ruler leveled up.
You what?
How legal or illegal is it to @muck in the chat when you have a question? Oh, go for it, Carol. What's up? Legal or illegal? On a scale of 1 to FBI open up, can I message him? Now, if you ask me something and I don't see it, it's simply that I didn't see it. There's nothing else. So feel free to even ask the same question a second time if it's been a minute. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so they have a lot of buildings buffing this area. I'm destroying one right now, but even with that getting destroyed, that's a Spelljammer. They have another Spelljammer, which means we can't fire a lot of magic over here. Right there. There it is. So that one and then that one.
Where?
Teleportation circles done building. The channeling chamber. Grand Wharf is done. Good options here. Seafarers Guild. Per coast or water province, gain 3 production food golden draft. There's a lot of that here. Lingering Mist. I will not be able to cast yet because the Spelljammer. Can do Domain of Death on the new city. You've been invaded. What? Okay, let's get the backup army. She doesn't have enough movement. Okay, she can get that on the next turn. Seko says, any chance you got a list of your Guild Wars 2 add-ons? What's up, Seko? If you do exclamation add-ons in the chat, that pulls up this link here that's coming up. And the ones that I use Arc DPS still. This is an old video, but I still use this just to see my own damage. And I use Bush HUD. Blish HUD is a overlay package that has like 75 add-ons in it, and you can just hit the on button on whichever ones you want. In Blish HUD, I use mounts and more to have all my mounts on one hotkey. Regions of Tyria is just a pretty thing that shows floating text when you go through zone lines. Event table shows you what events are coming up. Those are a couple that I use. There's others here that I've done videos on that I don't regularly use, but I've got tutorials on them if you want them. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
So there's red coming out again. I guess it's out of there. There's also that big guy over there.
Huh?
Okay, that's gone. Alright, destroy Spelljammer. Does it take a lot of performance in your opinion? No, I never notice a performance hit, and I've been using them for years. Let's see, amplified arrows. Grand Wharf is done. Seafarers Guild. Can expand. Expand.
Morning Muck and Chat, glad to see you streaming in the morning. Hopefully your throat is mostly healed, Mukluk love.
Hey Windshark, it's better than yesterday for sure. Not 100%, but we're getting there. Thank you. Let's see. Stop streaming for 18 or 24 hours. I did stop. I did. I ended, what was it? Night before last, I ended an evening stream for, I ended it early, and then I skipped the next morning stream, and then dude, I slept a lot. Is Minimuck better, or is he still the incarnation of the plague? He's better. But, unfortunately, this is finals week at school. And so he he had to go to school because of finals. Let's see, Insight Rebellion, Onagers. Do you remember Fancy the Bard on EQ1? I remember EQ1. I don't recall what you're talking about now. I'll take one of these. Alright, we have one full army of Bone Dragons now. Each one of them is taking 45 mana and 3 Imperium per turn. Good lord. You just hang out by the teleporter. Channeling Chamber done. Arcane Observatory. Workshop done. Stonemason. Annex. Since I just decided that winning via that condition was going to take too long, I'm sieging Merlin right now. So I think if we win this siege, I think that's the finale. As your forces enter the abyss, you pick up a faint, unusual scent that stirs up a long-lost memory. What started as a single sniff then turns into an amalgamation of smells, each confusingly blossoming many-fold memories within. Reflections of days long past and even of times you do not recollect ever having experienced yourself at all. Then the eternal bouquet evaporates and your scent is again restored, save for a fading trace of foreign reflections. Alright, so I think that's related to the other thingy in there, the other quest item. I'm sending forces in here just to take out the nest so it stops sending attackers. Oh, I should cast Lingering Mist here.
Huh?
I recently played Ghost of Tsushima. Have you noticed the weather changes in response if you play as a ninja or an honorable samurai? I have not, no. I have praised that game for having absolutely incredible optimization, though. Empire dev skill. Teleportation mastery. Units are restored to full HP and regain 50% move points after using a teleporter. Alright, I expect he's going to attack me this turn. If not, then we hit him. Age of Wonders, I love this game. It's a great game. Okay. Alright. I do believe this is the finale. Let's see what Auto says. It's processing. Dude, we are very high level though. Merlin's level 10, we're level 20. But his passive, where every single turn you get hit by lightning. There it is. His passive is so annoying to deal with. I think actually I would do worse on manual versus Merlin himself than on auto. It's saying, do you want 10 bone dragons? No, dude, I can't afford 10 bone dragons. What is that? Apparently Merlin had a lot of bones to rearrange. You've defeated Voidbringer Merlin and his Umbral forces. He sinks to the ground. Sundrin and Julia appear and kneel next to him. Julia gently closes his eyes. "I'm sorry, my old friend," she whispers, a single tear running down her face. Sundrin fixes her harsh gaze on you. "The prophecy. I tried to do right by my father, mother, and mentor. Perhaps I was wrong. Wrong in coming here or in trusting you." Yes, she wanted me to go collect the Infinity Stones. Your soldiers sweep across the cliffs of Sordoon, clearing out the last infestations of Umbral influence. This world can heal once more. A hard-earned victory. Steam achievement. Completed Archon Prophecy, Cliffs of Sordoon. Victory on Sordoon, 132 turns. Now the question is...
And thus, the prophesied Godir judged Merlin and banished him to the astral void. By choosing revenge, parts of the prophecy of Arnon remained unfulfilled. Perhaps the Archons had to admit there was a different interpretation to the prophecy, besides destroying that which was corrupted by Urath. But now, the chance to fulfill the prophecy had passed. Julia and Sundren remained, bereft of their friend, mentor, and the chance to strike back at Urath itself. Perhaps in time, they would find the answers they sought.
Schmuck has ascended to the Pantheon. Will you update her entry? Yes. Select an ascension trait. Guardian Angel's fine.
Choose your destination.
Okay. Was that the end of Archon Prophecy? I think so. Hang on. Yeah, so there's Archon Prophecy Story Realm 1 and Story Realm 2 right here. And then there's no more Story Realms. So the other Archon Prophecy maps are just that. They're just maps. Okay, cool. So obviously we got the bad ending because I rushed it. But that was Archon Prophecy. I really liked it. Hold on, just to hover one for a second. Select. Come on, next.
Your journey starts
Pantheon, Schmuck. All right, so just to talk about it. So Archon Prophecy added the Elysians and the Ancients, which, in my opinion, in this game, it's just cosmetic. Because anytime they do something like that, you could just hit edit and you can change the traits they have. There was some cool stuff in here. I mostly just used my usual stuff, the fast movement, fast recovery. And on the next screen, they added Architect. And holy crap, dude, Architect might be a new favorite for me. Architect was really good, and it was for a couple of reasons. Like, one, their racial thing where they build, like, the big monument in their capital, the monument was really powerful. I mean, well, it was really solid. Like, stability was something you did not have to worry about once you got it going. Like, the people loved the monument, and they stayed peaceful as long as you had it. Their starting units were really good. Like the Cultivator that would put a bond on a unit and then they just healed it every single turn. Like their starting troops were really solid. Yeah, before this, I think Primal might have been my favorite, but Architect was really, really solid. And then after that was the angelic looking Lord, but that there wasn't really a new Lord, right? Like, there's the Giant Lord, there's the Eldritch Lord, the Dragon, the Human. We basically had a mortal was our Lord, but yeah, this was fun. Oh, and then there was new tomes too, like the Archon tome and stuff like that. There was some new tomes of magic, but that was a good DLC. I really liked what it added to the game. Have you played with the vampire? I haven't. I have a season, or I had the previous season pass for Age of Wonders 4, which ended after Archon Prophecy, so I don't own Throne of Blood and Gargoyle. I don't have Vamps and Gargoyles yet. So we'll get it at some point, but I don't have that one at the moment. But yeah, that's the end of the Archon Prophecy playlist. That was a lot of fun. All right, cool. So with that chat, the Archon Prophecy playthrough is done. Now, I do plan on at some point still trying the other stuff that we haven't tried in that. However, I am itching, really itching, to get the salves, to try out this Total War DLC that came out.
2.5 years, wow, get that bread Mukluk bongo.
Thank you, Dragon Master. So we're going to jump into this. There were 3 new small DLCs because that all hit Total War, and I have all of them. And we're going to jump into this. Hang on, I'm going to blow my nose. I will be right back while this loads up. Okay, I am back. Jump into this. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I just got some cough drop. Hey, Chip. Chip just woke up, I guess. Alright. New playlist chat. Okay. We are back in Total War Warhammer 3. And they just added 3 new small DLCs to the game, as well as a free LC. So just to show this really quick, the free LC added the Mask of Slanesh, which is this mutated lady with lobster claws who dances enemies to death. Then one of the DLCs added Dakala the Denied One, which is another mutated lady who's got 6 arms and a big snake tail. The most impressive thing there is she didn't just cut one of her arms off. That seems very tricky. And the next thing they added was Norska, which was one of the oldest, most bland, untouched factions in the game, got an overhaul. And the 2 factions it had are way more interesting now, and they added a new one, led by Sail the Faithless, who is like partly corrupted by the gods, but he rejects them. So his gameplay, I played a few turns of it. His gameplay is interesting. He can basically use abilities and stuff that he's stolen from the gods, but if he uses too many, he gets their attention. And then they get mad. Because they don't support what he's doing. So he looks like like one of the people blessed by Nurgle or something, but he didn't get it voluntarily. So there's this guy's new. And then the last one is this guy. Excuse me, my voice is messed up. He kind of leads the Navy for the High Elves. So his mechanics are a combination of the High Elves and the Undead Pirates. So we're gonna try him. One member of our chat named Barry gifted me a copy of this DLC. I bought the others. So we're gonna try this one. Our goal, as always, is to get to at least the short-term victory condition and see what it plays like. So this dude, faction effects, Assur Domination, has access to powerful dragon ships, can establish colonies and gift conquered regions to other High Elf factions, has access to Assur Domination advancements, can issue provincial commandments without owning the entire province, improved sea navigation, immune to high seas, reef, and storm attrition. Sea lanes have no journey duration for all forces, no movement cost traveling between sea and land. Missed landing stance instantly moved from the sea to land, ignoring impassable coastlines. Okay. Faster recruitment for Oceanids, Sea Elementals, and Merworms. This specific... So that's all of his armies. This Lord has enables sea-based attacks on port settlements. Campaign movement range plus 10% at sea. Missile strength increase for High Elf units at sea. Upkeep reduced for those things. And ability Iron-Handed Captain. Plus 100 leadership to a target. Oh, so if they're routing, he can say get back here. Okay. We're on max difficulty here. I've got AI stats modifier is usually in the negative, weakening the AI. I've got it set to 0 right now, so it's just as strong as I am. And Starcam. Chip says, good morning. Hi. What's up? There he is. He's here to make the loading screen more interesting, chat. Hello, Mr. Streamer. I have a question about Guild Wars 2. They still didn't fix the homestead portals to Gastora and many other bugs around before VOE launch. Is it worth to invest in the game? And they often don't fix bugs, but nerf the fun out of the game. I don't know what bug you're talking about. They did fix the Lion's Arch portal to Castora. As long as you have, I think it's beaten the Castora story on one character, you should be able to use the portal on other characters to get there. And yes, they do often fix bugs, but yes, there are some that I wish they would address that they haven't.
It's invisible dudes!
Oh my god.
And yield to no one. Except to those whose will can conquer them. Veiled in mists. A sword that cuts the roiling waters. Aislinn. Seaborn servant of the Phoenix King of Ulthuan. Master of the tides and the lurkers in the deep. For those who dare oppose him, he'll leave them ruined in his wake.
The only the biggest thing I dislike about the High Elves is their big stupid hats. I do not like their giant hats.
Those who dare defile Ulthuan shall see neither mercy nor future.
Okay. Path to Glory. Use the might of your dragon ships to hound the enemies of the Aesir and support allied armies as you gift captured settlements to other High Elves. Establish Sea Patrol outposts to grow your dedication and benefit from Asur domination powers and advancements. Use Mist-Landing stance to carry out surprise assaults directly from the sea by instantly crossing otherwise impassable coastlines. Assign lords to Patrons of the Realms positions, using influence to grant powerful bonuses while defending patronages through political intrigue. Increase favor of the Phoenix King through held patronages and battles won against Asur's enemies, gaining his trust to confederate factions of Ulthuan. Earn influence through your campaign to steer diplomatic relationships in the court and recruit notable lords and heroes. Okay. Alright, so we start out with a hero unit called a Mist Mage. I think that might be new. What does he start with? Mathlin's Spite. Does damage to a single target and reduce it, makes them more tired also, and slows them down. Okay. Alright. So put him in the main army. Oh, it's increased mobility. That's awesome. Alright, and we'll check out this stuff in a minute. Our newbie quest is to attack this city.
Take arms.
So we can attack from the water. That's something that was not in the game before. And I think this guy and also Wolfric has this now. Usually you have to like land on land. And that takes a lot of your movement for the turn, and then you have to attack. So I could auto, but let's hit manual and let's see what these troops look like. He's making biscuits. Alright, so we're fighting undead pirates. Fragile, but they have guns. All right, what have we got?
Aislinn!
So here's our main guy. He's a melee expert, anti-infantry. He has a sword and a dagger. All right, so he's a frontline fighter. And then we got our Mist Mage here.
Mist Mage!
Okay. And then we've got 2 rows of these guys. What are these? Oh, they don't have the dumb hats. Shielded and aquatic. Okay. And then we've got 2 rows of these, which have... Dude, they have massive shields, massive spears, and bows and arrows. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Lothern Skycutter. Where are they? Oh, they fly. Dude, they look like pod racers. So it's like birds carrying... archers? Reaver bows. Fire 3 arrows at once. Okay. And then we got these things. Anti-infantry, defender, and aquatic. Okay.
For the High Elf Fleet! Northern Sea Guard! Sky Scout! Air Patrol! Master of the Mists!
So the question right now is, would it be better to fight them in the trees or in the open area?
It will be done!
Okay, we have longer range than they do, so let's take the open field. Alright, let's hit that guy with the Misspell. So they're getting more tired and taking damage per second that's going. Oh wow, these guys have really big range. Alright,
Reshaping reality! Naval camaraderie! Forward! Eyes and ears! Speed up! With precision! Aerial attack! Assure seafarers! Guardian of the seas! Slip waves! On the wing! Sky strike! Aislinn! Liliath guides me!
just watching new animations.
We rule the skies! Test their metal! Sea Lord Aislinn!
Almost have enough mana for this.
Cast the great pattern! Rocks and acid! Swoop upon them!
Just charge into them. Just have the crow, the big birds eat them.
Orders understood!
Now, undead, when their will breaks, they don't run away, but they start crumbling, and they start just taking damage over time. So it makes killing them happen even faster.
Rush forth like a storm! Acknowledge!
Alright, they're starting to crumble. Alright, interesting. Oh, I do like these Sky Cutters, these new units here. Because those are new. You can see how many kills each unit got here. Yeah, it looks like the water elemental guys did the most damage. Oh, there was we haven't tried it yet. There was a mod that someone linked me. Oh, do I still have it open? I might have closed it by mistake. I'll have to dig it up again. There was a mod someone sent me for Total War for when you're playing on Twitch, and it basically names all of the non-important units with names of people from chat. So at the end of a battle, it'll be like, yo, Flu Girl got 100 kills. Plague died. It's harder to keep up because you don't know, like, okay, who was a swordsman, who was an archer, what did I lose, what did I keep? But it just, like, attaches random names from chat to the random units. You may now establish an outpost. Before establishing an outpost, you must choose a major high elf faction to gift the settlement to. This is a list of factions of high elf legendary lords who may receive the conquered settlement, based on their presence in the province and whether they are known to you in diplomacy. Each outpost constructed within a gifted settlement grants access to the owner's assistance, accessed via the Ulthuan's Leaders tab in the Asur Domination panel. Having more outposts with a legendary lord will sway them towards stronger benefits. Here you can confirm your outpost construction and gift this settlement, or click the faction banner above to change your selection. Okay, that is the guy that has a bunch of dragons. This is the guy that's down here, like, fighting Tzeentch and stuff. Let's do Lore Masters.
Ulthuan shall use this stronghold.
Hang on. I have a cough drop in my mouth, and I was trying to sneeze without sending the cough drop flying across the room. We're okay, though. We're okay. That brought tears to my eyes. Establish an elven colony at the Tower of the Sun. Mission issued. Bless you. Thank you.
Aislinn. Report.
All right. Route Marcher. Increases our movement speed.
Useful asset.
All right. Dude, where is this? All right, this is in the bottom right. For anyone who hasn't seen this, this map is loosely based off of the real world. So it's not the same, but like that would be South Africa and then North America. But apparently it got hit by a nuke because there's like a giant weird landmass here. And then over like here would be Europe. And like this would be like the African continent here. And then Asia. So right now we are down, I guess we're near Australia right now.
For the
Okay.
good of Ulthuan.
So, this faction has shipbuilding, which is something that previously was for the undead pirates. Basically, this is a moving city, what he's got right now. Growth, replenishment. Alright. Let's get growth first.
Standing orders. In agreement. Follow the currents.
Charlie Hodgsworth.
What news? A legend in the making.
Archers and Archers light armor. I'll just get those two for now. Alright. Need to start a research. It's been a while since I played High Elves. Alright, so I can't do any of this right now. This requires quite a bit of money. Oh, wait. All sea regions made visible to your faction. What? We just get map hack for the whole ocean? Appoint Seamasters. Endless muster. Let's do endless muster
I
for
shall
now.
effect changes.
Okay, so we've got intrigue at court. This is actually a really cool system. I think all the high elves have this. You can basically choose two factions and make them like each other more or hate each other more, and basically you can manipulate it. Rights.
Triumph again,
Join
as
3
it
settlements.
should be.
25. Okay. All right, can't do much with that right now. Sort of can't. Okay. Outpost of it. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I did gift this city to someone else, but I kept an outpost in it. All right, so what can I build here? Elven trade plus 3 per turn. Elven trade plus 10 per turn. And then what's this one? Dedication 5 per turn. This uses up Elven trade and gives dragon ship crew growth and replenishment. Plus 20 Elven trade per turn, plus 10 dedication. This is 20 dedication per turn. Okay, so this is dedication. This is less dedication, but more trade. Huh. Mug loves Warhammer too much to read chat. I'm figuring it out. Try that one. Alright, end turn. Don't have a lot of money left.
I expected nothing less.
Are these campaign missions a storyline or general play with random opponents maps? It's not random, but it's like the world map in this game has... Look, there's 294 factions on this map right now, and they're all taking their turn right now. So whenever you play on Immortal Empires, like each faction starts in a specific location. But, you know, the randomness in battle being random, you know, in one game you might have Nurgle take over the world, and then in the next game it might be the French. So you're playing on the same map, but like if I restarted this map, this dude would start at this spot near Australia every time. Okay, this guy leveled up. Increased mobility.
Sea Lord Acelin. Surfing prow, proud and tall.
Okay. There's treasure here. He's there, and we need to get that.
Set sail.
Armor of silvered steel, trunk of maps. 40
Report.
armor. This current one is pretty good. I guess we'll put it on that guy.
Summons. Standing orders.
I am denied.
Leader of Assyrian's navy.
Okay. Alright, make those. And what would this be? When control is positive, 3 elven trade per turn. What's that? When built in a colony, elven trade plus 30 per turn. Alright, for now we'll just upgrade that. Okay. This is really interesting, because I'm wondering, let's say my army gets destroyed. Can I... Most factions, if your army gets destroyed and you don't have a city, you are out of the game. You can't respawn. There's one exception of that, I think, which is the Changeling. This guy, if my army gets destroyed, I'm wondering if it just says game over, or if I would respawn at the outpost that's built inside that city that I gave to somebody else. I am getting attacked. Okay. So I can hit auto, and I would lose one of the shield guys. Let's try to manual this. Alright, so main thing here. Melee dude. Dude with long ranged attack. Short range ranged attack. Guy runs up on you and explodes. These are dangerous if they get close. Is this the first of the 3 new DLCs? Yes.
Sea Lord of Althwan! On the lookout!
Oh, that's weird.
Naval camaraderie! Understood!
There we go.
Rocks and Assur! We rule the skies! Brave idea!
Alright, turn the game speed up a little bit. How fast are these flying things? 90 speed. Let's see if they can go get some harassment in. Oh, there they are.
Warship crew! Northern Sea Guard, to the fray! Just give the word! Surging ahead! Behold the mist!
Alright, I had everybody focus fire down the archer, or the big bloated guy.
For order! For the Evergreen! Hester Meadow! Assault seafarers! Forward! Storm that place!
Now, it's pretty silly of them to run forward because their reinforcements aren't here yet. Half their troops aren't on the field yet.
Tidal charge! Aquatic spellcaster! Northern Sea Guard! Sky Scout! An opportunity! Assault! Just so! Proceed! Acelin!
Were these on a boat? Whenever you have ship battles in this game, the way that they chose to implement it is it's like you guys pull up to a nearby coastline and fight there. It's a running joke in the community. This game has land ships and airships, but the boat ships don't actually have boat combat. Alright, the reinforcements are coming onto the field now. Which game is this? This is Total War Warhammer 3.
Air Patrol! With precision! Moving out! Speed up!
That commander is dead. Get these guys lined up again. They're starting to shoot back. Let's move all these forward. At this point, some cavalry would be nice to go around and hit their gun guys. Don't have that, though. Okay. Got the other bloated corpse. So in this game, if you have a unit that has a shield, they have a high chance of blocking incoming missiles. So I'm sending shield units toward their gunners. I'm trying to keep these flyers alive. Use the miss magic on these guys. And they're crumbling. Nice. Okay, cool. So we finished that with no deaths, but we are injured. I wanted to like Snack Mommy, but their campaign start is one of the weirdest, most unintuitive ones I've played so far. I haven't tried her yet.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Noxxi the best.
Thank you, anonymous gifter. Okay, so can get treasury influence. I think I'll take the army replenishment. All right, enemy killed in battle. Got armor of Calidor. Is that an upgrade?
Ah, a summons.
35. Yes, yes it is. We'll take that. Okay, inspiring presence. What is this? Speed and melee defense. Sure.
Yes, this works.
Okay.
Sea Lord
Alright.
Aisling.
And save game. So now we've got, let's see.
Mathland's wisdom is subtle, turbulent, above all, unpredictable.
Okay, is this a city or an open area? It's a city. Have to be careful with that. Alright. I don't want to auto, I'll lose some very good troops I can't replace. Okay, manual. Let's see what we can do. Oh, Snapmuck's playing Warhammer 3. I didn't know you played this. I love this game. Ron Flock, I have tons of playlists on the Mukluk Plays YouTube channel for like my first time playing each of the factions, if you're interested. Muckman, ask you for your referral link for VOE. Sure. Hang on just a second. Let's see if my... Nope, hang on. That's it right there. My stream deck is acting up on me. Okay, so... Oh, that is... Pretty sure that's High Elf architecture. So the Undead Pirates stole this, I guess. Okay. Now, one thing I can do is start... I've done this on this map before. Start my army here. They will start their defenders there. Then, run my guys around this side. They'll get a lot more tired doing that. And then start beating on this door. And then they will... They will have to run through the whole city with their slow zombies to catch up to me.
Air Patrol!
Okay, those are too large. They cannot hide in the trees.
Commander of the Assa's Navy!
Alright. So we're going to try this. Alright, you go start beating down that door, and you guys come over here. Muck, what's your favorite faction? I don't know that I have a favorite. There's a lot I enjoy playing, though. The Wood Elves with Dryka, the Vampires, the Skaven. I've gotten a win with Nurgle. So I like, I think Warriors of Chaos might be my favorite one. Maybe Warriors of Chaos. The strat is working. Oh god, these units look so stupid. These are giant bats that are carrying around pirates that are dangling under them, and the pirates are shooting with guns.
Approaching position. Ship's company.
And because we have archers and not gunners, they can shoot in an arc. And we get that right there.
Master of the Mist. Time to do our duty. We rule the skies.
Why is that door not dying? Come on. There. Alright. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm going to rush my shield units in here and hold up their shields. And I'm going to get my archers on their own wall pointed inward. Let's use the mist magic on those flying guys. We're almost out of ammo on my flyers. Oh, are those oh, those are bombers. These ones are dropping grenades. This magic on those guys just to kill them faster. Yeah. These units look so stupid. Just bats holding dudes. And the dudes are dropping bombs.
Just give the word. Forward. Sea Lord Aceland.
Okay, their flyers are done. Now some of my archers that I put on the wall are able to hit those units way over there.
Aerial Outrider. Moving on ether waves.
I'm just gonna fast forward the game time a little bit while we fill those guys with arrows. What is the range of the... Oh boy, they got that whole channel, don't they? Could send these birds into melee range.
Ship's company! Storm that place! Lillian guides me!
Alright, we'll try this, see what happens. So they've got a lot of archer towers that are beating on my units right now. Alright, so I'm having my big bird guys just ram into these rather than have a shooting contest with them.
Ranks, keep steady!
Their health is winning. I think that's fine.
Arcanist Supreme! Aerial Outrider! Asa forward! Aislinn!
Okay, we're trying to break down this barricade right now.
Location lost! Regroup! Guardian of the Seas! Luthen Skycutter! Commander of the Assa's Navy!
Come on. There we go.
My
Alright.
Assyrian's light! Aerial Outrider! Assur Seafarers! Consider it done! Strike fast!
You three take that out.
Sea Lord of
You all charge that. Finish those off.
Opportunity.
Okay. I don't know how well they'll do versus a tower. I'll try. Okay, they're doing okay over here. Do you have a tower chrono? Wow, that's a reference. These guys ran out of arrows. Yeah, they're winning.
They shall regret it!
Very cool animations.
Have the upper hand! Full speed! For glory! Strike all the way!
Alright, these guys finished what they were doing.
French double time! Quickly now! Clear skies! Finish them! Aislinn! Cut them all!
Where's my mage? Bring it up here. What are you doing? That one's drunk. What are these guys doing right now? Guys, get over here. Being really weird. Something's weird with the pathing right here, and they're being stupid. Whoa. We just got hit by Tide Match. That guy. It's like, wait, what's doing that? Goal is to these guys, their goal is to capture this right here. Okay, so just to explain, these little things that look like a supply crate, when you capture one of these, any towers and barricades connected to them will stop in being a problem for you.
The might of the Asa! Annihilate them!
It's like that one right there, see all those red lines? All of those would get shut down if we take that.
Drown their lives! I shall finish this! Setting forth! No trouble here. The Navy always prevails!
Oh, nice. Okay, so the last, I think that undead hero was the last one, and he lost morale, so he crumbled. Because he saw... So we lost 249 people, and he lost 1,608. Okay. I think we did that pretty well. Pretty happy with the strategy that we did, where we started at one gate, ran over to another, and although we were tired at the second gate, their troops took forever to get there, because they had to run all the way around the city. Just because of the way the roads are in the town. It's even more deadly if you're playing a fast army, like if you've got like Slanesh or cavalry. That trick works even better. Elven colonies are another type of the Sea Patrol may construct, providing strong merchant hubs that convert Elven trade into dragon ship supplies and other economic benefits. Elven colonies are expensive and limited to construct, but their availability can be increased via the use of Asur domination.
This land is now Asa.
Asa. Establish an Elven colony at Tower of the Sun complete. Destroy the Dreadrock Privateers. Right unlocked Invocation of Asurian. 5 influence per turn, minus construction cost, plus control. But it's 2,000 gold.
Aislinn, leader of Asurian's navy.
Crew growth. Good crew growth.
For the good of Ulthuan.
Obstructing haze. You know, I don't remember this mist magic. I wonder if this whole school of magic is brand new. Walk between worlds. It's just a... Okay, that's a single target buff. Flensing Har. Chain Hex, minus armor, minus missile block. Lydiel's Shroud. Makes your troops less tired. Immune to contact effects. Obscuring Haze, missile resist. Yeah, that's all that up. It is new? Okay.
Sea Lord Acelin.
Fledgling colony. Oh, lots. Okay, so when that levels up, lots of mages. Lothern Seaguard.
Master of Mists.
Okay, so I understand now why this faction gets the ability to... hang on, I'm going to hide my camera for a second. So right here, if you have an entire province, so all three of these three cities, you can do a buff for the area. But this faction has a thing where it's like, you can get the buff even if you don't have the whole province. And I see now that the reason for that is the fact that you will be gifting stuff to other people.
In agreement. Who can brave the hostile waters?
Do I want Seaguard? Comparing them to the shield guys, they have more defense, leadership, speed, and armor, but they don't have shields. And they have less hit points, attack, charge bonus, and weapon strength. They do have a ranged attack, though. Oh, they have anti-large. Lothern Seaguard are more like an upgrade to your archers rather than frontline. More leadership, more attack, more defense, more weapon strength, and melee. Less range and 2 less ammo. But if something gets in their face, they'll have a much better time of it. And then we've got the Rangers. Try one of each of these. Better armor for a ton of the troops I'm using.
New paradigms for new times.
Wait, this upgrade just lets me make Lothern Seaguard. I can already make Lothern Seaguard.
Leader of Assyrian's navy.
Why? Why can I already make Lothern Seaguard?
Acelin. What news? In the navy, my word is law.
The city's port?
Problems to solve.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so this building, unless I want these warriors later, doesn't do anything for me right now. Should I destroy this and build something else here? Even if I destroy it, I can't afford any of the growth buildings, so I think I wait for now. We could change to this thing, where we get much faster growth after we get this whole province under control,
For the good
and
of
control
both
is less of
one.
an issue. Rebuilt Citadel, Elven Colony availability +1. When built in a colony, plus 30 trade per turn. Is this not a colony? Or I guess just maybe the capitals are colonies?
Report.
It's on turn. So far, this guy's pretty cool, but there's a lot of new features to wrap my head around. Is Muck in ASMR mode today? My voice was shot the other day, and it's still not back to 100%, so I'm kind of taking it easy with the gusto. That's what it is. It's on my end. Sorry to ask, when will you make a Get to the Point Canning Overlook CM guide? I'm not sure if I'll ever get around to that. That was like 4 expansions ago at this point. So I'm very behind on that. It's not going to be soon. So if you're looking for that information, I would suggest finding a video that is already out there from somebody else. I'm sorry.
Clear the way.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Get
whoa.
some wind.
Oh, okay. It was saying that we were taking attrition there for a second. I was very
Away.
confused.
Foul winds ahead. Avast. Commence the refit.
Yeah.
This brooks action. At the waves
Dragon ship
crest.
expansion enables replenishment in foreign territory. This force and all forces
A
in the
legend
circle.
in the making.
Huh,
My
that's similar to the boats
standards
for
are
the Dark
exact.
Elves. I think I will get rid of that. Oh, I need to see what that button does next time.
Need one anywhere and everywhere.
Need to get productive or else half my family won't get gifts this year. Have fun fighting sea battles on land. I will, thank you. You know, sometimes, like, when I play a faction, I might really enjoy the early game just because of the troops that faction starts with. And I'm liking these silly water elementals that this guy starts with. The Patrons of the Realm panel gives you an overview of the current patronage status of Ulthuan provinces, as well as the effects granted by holding them via influence. It also allows you to track your favor of the Phoenix King progress, eventually allowing you to confederate High Elf factions. Take patronage. Use influence to acquire patronage in Ulthuan with one of your lords via the patron panel. This map displays the patrons of the realms, allowing you to install your lords into patronage positions within Ulthuan's provinces to bring benefits to your faction. Indicated on the map are the current patronages and each province's status of ownership. If a province is red, it is under control of a non-High Elf faction and must be reconquered by the Aesir before its patronage can be claimed. Select a position to view who currently holds a patronage position, if any, and the effects granted by holding it. If you have enough influence, you may take this patronage for yourself, but be careful, other factions will try to take it from you as well. The effects of a selected patronage can be viewed in this section. With a position selected, click an eligible lord from the top, then use the Take Patronage button to spend the required influence. Your lord will take the patronage of the selected province, and further influence can be spent to upgrade the effects provided. Okay, so far this seems kind of like you're choosing like a governor of an area, which some of the other factions have. The Wood Elves have this, the Kislev has this, but this whole thing where other people can steal it from you, that's new. Your level of favor with the Phoenix King is tracked here. It will increase naturally as you hold patronages, eventually enabling confederations with other High Elves via the Court Unity. The Court Unity tab allows you to view special conditions to confederate other High Elf factions. Confederations through the court are made possible by holding patronage positions in certain provinces and having sufficient favor of the Phoenix King. Each shield represents an Aesir faction with a tooltip displaying its conditions. Once fulfilled for a selected faction, the Confederate button at the bottom may be used. I wonder if you can confederate them if they get killed. Because, like, the dwarves can confederate someone that's gone. Okay, so I need more influence right now before I can take anything.
Corruption is rife.
Alright, that's trade. That's horsemen with bows. Chariots. Unlocks Eastern trade contracts, but eats 300 elven trade per turn if you have 300 or more. Dude, there's nothing here that gives growth. I don't think I've ever seen that. There's not a single building here that gives growth for the city. What is Eastern trade contracts? Do I care about that right now? Okay, not worried about that right now. Alright, I'll do this for now, just for money.
Ah, a summons. Yes, this works. Battle stations.
Okay, there's no other threats nearby, so I'll just auto this one. Yeah, I wonder, can I sack it and just get a bunch of money
Take arms.
and then gift it?
Augment our sphere of influence.
Okay. That's done. Unlocked Aeslin unique sea lanes. Action destroyed. Invocation of Isha done.
Standing
So sea lanes are usually like these things, and they teleport you somewhere else. Oh, wait, there's another enemy there.
ridiculous. An opportune moment. What news? All hands to stations.
Let's see. Let's get
Leader
that.
of Assyrian's
Increase
navy.
mobility.
I shall tolerate no insubordination.
Let's get more of these just because they're cheap.
Report.
I want... Okay, so I need to be ready to fight this guy. But little worried about what he's going to do.
Sea Lord Aeslin.
I don't know where he came from. What's this? Lore Master of Hoeth. Oh. What? Interesting. Yeah, I want that. And more elven trade there. Alright, what does the Isha thing do? Faster casualty replenishment, minus corruption, immune to attrition everywhere. Okay, I think we can hold off on that right now. You know what, let's do this, which reduces the cost of buildings, and then cancel these two, and then restart them while they're cheaper. And then we also get the influence. Alright, that Dark Elf boat might come charging forward toward us, which I would like to have the turn to heal because of the damage I just took. Most likely the AI just spawned him there. It might have, yeah, because I didn't see him. That's why I allowed that battle to do auto, because I was like, oh, you know, I don't need to manual this. I'll just take the beating and then I'll recover health over the next few turns, and then suddenly this guy's here.
My powers grow.
Influence gained. Okay.
Perilous tides
What is this?
ahead.
Spend dedication earned in the Sea Patrol outposts to empower settlements and armies. Yo, this faction has so many mechanics. The Sea Patrol has access to unique benefits in the form of Dominion initiatives. You can spend dedication received from Sea Patrol outposts on 3 categories of initiatives. Dedication improves the Elven colony settlements under your faction's control. Outpost dedication allows you to have more developed Sea Patrol outposts. Dragon ship dedication focuses on empowering dragon ships and admirals. Initiatives activated within each Aesir Dominion category are tracked here. Tooltips will display various additional effects applied after certain numbers of initiatives are completed, 2, 4, and 6. The Active Effects tab shows a list of all effects being gained from initiatives in the Dominion. The Ulthuan's Leaders tab displays your fellow High Elf factions, tracking how many captured settlements you have gifted to them, and thus how many Sea Patrol outposts you have in their territory. When you have enough outposts on the territory of any one High Elf Legendary Lord, use the Consult Leaders button to convene with them and select a benefit from their aid. So if I ask for his aid right now, it'll cost me 1,000 gold. I'll get a book, a robe, and a buff for 3 turns. But, okay. Alright, and then what do we have over here? Unlocks Merchant's Guild. Seafarer's Guild. Naval Armory. Elven Colony Availability. Twin Thrones Citadel. Dragon's Hold. Luminous Atrium. Seaguard Lookouts. Harvesting Cutters? Gallant Sails. Replenishes movement range after winning a battle. Ooh, that's kind of like corn. Sojourner's Lodge plus Crow. Oh, and 10% casualty replenishment. That's huge. You know what? I'll go for that. Casualty replenishment rate plus 5% for all dragon ships. So we should heal faster. Okay.
Ah, a summons.
So...
I obey the sea.
Save
the
game.
rest obeys me.
What is this quest? Defeat him.
Master of mists.
Do I have any regiments over now? I do. Company of Calendrian. Armor piercing. Okay. Sure, let's just grab
The
her.
Navy demands fresh recruits.
I can auto it and lose 2 units.
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's do it on manual. Let's do it on manual. They don't have any of the really scary archers that Dark Elves often have. So let's see if we can do this without losses. They have harpies, some hand crossbows, and a bunch of shield guys. Oh, wow. Is this their boat? What in the 40K? Bruh. This is their boat. Hold on. These are their troops. How do you guys drive this thing? What? Okay. Alright.
Sea Lord of Althwan! Veils and waves! Rooks and Asur!
Alright.
Ranks, you know the drill!
So we got dudes with axes.
Warship crew! It will be done! Warship crew! Understood! Sky Scout!
Archers are shooting their harpies.
Shift location!
It will be done. Asurian guides us. Yes.
Proceed! Just give the word! Azure seafarers! On the lookout! Take the lead! Rush forth! On the lookout! Rush forth! 'Tis clear! Aquatic
Oh, need to use the mist magic. Otherwise my mana is just going to waste.
Commander of the Assa's Navy! We rule the skies! The enemy is bloody! Verily! Take action! Here to serve! Give your best!
Loven Seaguard.
We will obey!
Try to get my archers to get their archers.
Aislinn! Eyes and ears! Windrush! Prepare yourself! I bring wisdom!
Mist magic on those harpies.
Altering direction! Naval camaraderie! Advance! Storm that place! Charge! On the wing! Speed up! No place for doubt! Assault!
For duty.
These are too low. These are too low.
Proceed! Just give the word. Storm that place! Air patrol! Fly over! Ready weapons! Mist mage! Reshaping reality.
Oh, the range on that magic is pretty long. There's a lot of spells for other casters where they have to close that distance a lot before they can cast.
Sea Lord Acelin.
1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me, bro. Okay, I think I just got hit by my own archers. He's got arrows stuck in him. Oh no.
Acelin. Brooks and Usur. Asur seafarers. On the lookout. Proceed. Naval camaraderie.
Oh.
Ship's company. We rule the skies. Combat down.
I'm just gonna, they're almost out of ammo, I'm just gonna ram them into the enemy.
Storm that place. Asur seafarers. No faltering
I think they're breaking, yeah. Okay. Since there's a chance of me hurting myself with friendly fire, we are not gonna drag that out, we're just gonna end that right there. That was really funny. We zoomed in for the cinematic 1v1 between the two lords and just saw my own guy get peppered with my arrows. Close one. It wasn't too close, but there was a few units that were low that we managed to save. I just wanted to not have them die if I could avoid it. Alright, do you want unit XP, army replenishment, or gold and influence? Let's take gold and influence, because we need influence. Vam braces of defense.
Acelin.
Not bad. Alright. Sword player.
Ah, a
This guy.
summons.
Is the overcast version of this AoE? No, it's extended duration. Chain Hex. Reducing the armor of up to 5 types of enemies. That might be useful. Okay, so we've unlocked the sea lanes. I don't know if it's that or something else.
I expected nothing less. Commander of the Sea Patrol.
Alright, we can auto this one.
Slay them.
Can get... I wonder if this stacks the 2 influence per turn for 5 turns thing. Like, if you take it multiple times, I wonder if it stacks. Hello. Confessions at fist point. It's no simple thing exacting an honest confession from the pallid lips of a Druki. They loathe their fairer kin far more than they fear death at their hands. Probably because they call themselves their fairer kin. If someone called themselves my fairer kin, I'd be feeling hostile too. It takes a stomach of unusual resolve to break one who has lived under the paranoia of the Witch King and the sadism of his vile mother and known nothing but suffering since birth. Few Aster would even try. I've told you all I know, the Druki Corsair sneers. His elven beauty has been shattered by the blows of your fist, remade into something better reflecting the broken soul beneath. The lords of Klar Karan seek a trove of ancient treasure buried somewhere on the coast of Ulthuan. I do not know where it is. I do not know what it is supposed to contain. We had been summoned back to the Underworld Sea to learn more. That is all the captain told me, I swear it. You believe him, and for that reason alone you are merciful. A knife to the heart is a kindness the Druki scarce deserve. You wipe bloody hands on pure white robes and calmly sheathe the blade. Bring in the next. Sail to Ulthuan. Acelin now has access to unique sea lanes located in the Eastern Isles. Generate a mission focused on Ulthuan. Sail east to Cathay. Sail west to Lustria. Sail to the Southlands. Let's go to... Ulthuan feels right for the story. We'll go to Ulthuan. That's where the other High Elves are. And we got a weapon. And we got a quest to destroy all these factions. Okay.
Standing orders. Leader of Assyrian's navy.
So, Lustria fast travel, Southlands fast travel, Ulthuan fast travel.
Triumph again, as it should be.
I'm gonna get these
Redeploy
treasures.
our position. Away! Do not venture into ebon mists.
Alright, so we can do an upgrade now. Lookout mast, increase campaign movement and line of sight.
Victory.
Alright, yeah, we'll take that. Take that. Okay. So, this thing.
I expected nothing less.
So, all the slots here are currently filled. So I could try to take someone else's gerb. We'll wait for now. I will say this starting area feels really safe. Like, I don't even know, in all the 1,000 hours I've played of this game, I don't even know if I'd ever come down here. Because there was like nothing down here. This bottom right corner of the map. Faction destroyed Skullcrag. Light armor. Let's go ahead and get the map hack thing.
I shall effect changes. Report. These elements are unusual.
Wait, what? Oh, he's in the wrong stance, that's why. I was like, why can't he move? Okay, well here he is. Where's some enemies? Apparently the bottom left area has enemies.
What news? Foul winds ahead, avast.
Is that one building done yet? This one. Alright, so in 2 turns when that finishes, we can get an awesome hero unit from that. I want that. I'm confused by something. This is a tier 1 settlement. The capital's tier 2. This building is tier 3, but it's letting me make it. But over here, this is a tier 2 settlement, and it's not letting me make a tier 3 building. I'm not sure what's going on there. You looked at chat and they made a face, maybe he hates 40k. No, I don't hate 40k. Is Mike a 40k fan? I have played a bunch of Warhammer games over the last couple of years, both fantasy and 40k, and I like them both. Yes. I read Prophecy in the title. I was like, oh, Guild Wars Prophecies, but this is good as well. What's up, Fleegan? No, we just finished playing Age of Wonders 4, Archon Prophecy. And then after finishing that, I just started one of the new DLCs for Total War Warhammer 3. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, we now have map hack. Dude, this is insane. So everywhere in the world where there's water, we can see. That is crazy. Invocation of Vol. Unusual location discovered at Tower of the Sun. Beached Black Ark. Experience gain. Local characters will gain 5,000 XP upon demolishing. Cost 6,000 gold to demolish. Bro, what? I don't want that. Oh, man. Okay. Alright.
Problems to solve. We shall continue after resupplying.
So there's a city here that's taken by enemies of the High Elves that we need to go get. Waystone Network. Growth +5, income from trade tariffs. It's 2,000 gold. Yeah, I'll take it. That's worth it.
These advances will be useful.
That's worth it. Okay. One more turn on that. A little worried about the control. If this is home, the control back home. I am hoping...
Maintain current expectations.
Oh, what's up? Oh, this guy wants to do a trade agreement, and it benefits me. Nice. Yes, I will take money, thank you. Never gotten to Total War or Warhammer, but I appreciate a strategy game that's good anyway. Yes, it's a very good strategy game. Yeah, they just added... They did a free LC that added a new faction that you could play, and 3 $10 DLCs that each add a new faction you could play. So there's 4 new factions that just got added to this game. And we're trying naval-themed High Elves right now. Faction destroyed. Okay.
Standing orders. Fallen deckhands. A reasonable request. Set sail.
All right, there it is. That is our target.
For the good of Ulthuan.
The decadent paradise of Ulthuan.
Not currently or anybody.
Surfing prow, proud and tall.
All right, declare war.
Drown them.
I think we just take the auto.
Commence combat.
So we're all about half health now. Huh. So I did not realize I was at max colonies right now. So I guess we're gifting this to somebody else. Let's gift it to Avalorn.
The Asa are better suited to govern here.
Now, so we've got that now. Now this area has got undead affliction on it. Hold on, I'm hoping we can get into the water here.
Cast off with the
Okay,
tide.
good. We're in the water. We're off of the corrupted ground from the undead, so we can recover some on
Commander
the
of
boat.
Sea Patrol.
All right. Let's get that.
Report.
Okay. Archery prowess.
New paradigms for new times.
Okay, here we go. So this... Let's see. Lore Master of Hoeth. Oh god, I forgot about this system. So the High Elves have a system where when you recruit someone, if you don't get someone with influence, they're terrible. Like, they actually have negative effects. But if you get someone with influence, they can be, like, crazy passive bonuses. So this one buffs nearby phoenixes. More loot, more magic find. Passively has arcane conduit. Minus corruption nearby. Alright, we'll get that guy.
Servant of the tower.
It's gonna take him a while to get over to us, but we'll get that guy. Control here is still eh. Suppose we'll just get that for the trade. It's an interesting thing, because, like, I've played factions before where you kind of take cities and gift them to an ally, so you don't really do much micromanaging. What is it? Nakai the Wanderer, or whatever his name is? The lizard faction that is all, like, mobile. They're like that. Warriors of Chaos is similar to that. You really just keep certain capital cities and gift everything else to vassals. So this is like a variation of that, where, like, you put an outpost in a city, but then you give someone else the city. Also, most factions, when you... Oh, wait, what is this? The Dread Fleet declares war on Avalorn. Wait, your recent occupation and transfer of a settlement belonging to the Dread Fleet to Avalorn has resulted in a declaration of war upon the Aesir. It should come as no surprise that your enemy has decided to pursue war in an attempt to recover their stolen territory. You surely now bear some responsibility to protect the territory. Whoops.
Warden of Safari.
Alright, send him over there. Now, usually, factions cannot, like, if they get out of the water or go in the water, like, that's their turn. But this guy can just, like, boop, boop, like, really quickly.
Sea Patrol, engage! For
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that someone was going to die there on that auto, or I would not have done it. Whoops.
Augment our sphere of...
Oh, hello. I just got him out.
Do not venture into ebon
Skycutter Chariot. Neat. Okay. So we are going to...
Triumph again, as it should be.
Can't do that.
An opportune moment.
So we lost a ranger there. Get another archer.
For the good.
Alright, so he's got a Skycutter Chariot now. And does he have a ranged attack in the chariot? Doesn't look like it. Okay, hold on. Dedicated to Mathlin. Minus 5% upkeep for ship's company and Sea Guard. Plus defense, plus income from all ports faction-wide, 1%. And plus leadership. Naval discipline. Melee defense, leadership, and charge defense versus large to everyone around you passively. Vicious fighter, unyielding assaults, can never have melee attack reduced. Naval discipline, I guess?
I shall raise the stakes.
Alright. This building can level up. Okay, this area is suffering from poor control. Alright, so this gives more control. Alright, that's fine. Let's get Seat of the Sea Lord. Okay. Alright, end turn. This is the fantasy equivalent of Muck stealing a bunch of stuff, and then the previous owner comes around and Muck just points at the guy he sold the stolen stuff to. Yeah, Pawn Stars took it. Why are you mad at me for? They said it was worth $3.
But that was a limited edition.
I'll say one thing, Age of Wonders 4, when you've just got 3 opponents, they take their turns a whole lot faster than this. Win the following battle with Sea Lord Aislin's army to get Mask of the Merlord. Gives you regeneration. Wasn't expecting to get regeneration in this, right? Like, of course I love regen, but wasn't expecting to get that. Construct a primal sanctuary.
A summons.
It makes phoenixes. On the dragon ship. Okay, it's gonna be a while before I can do that.
Master of Mists.
Ooh.
Problems.
Ooh, I don't know if I can fight that. Count Noctilus is right there. Now, usually, Count Noxxi Boy starts with one of those big undead pirate Gundam things. I forget what they're called. I do not think we're ready for that. Necrofax Colossus. Yeah, that guy.
Follow the currents.
Let's get that treasure. Giant blade and a trunk of maps.
This is futile.
These elements are unusual. Approach. Plotting a course. My services are yours.
Yours.
Leader of Assyrian's navy.
You know what I could do? Is get a second lord. Do love life magic. Construction costs reduced in local province. That might be helpful if I have her always nearby him. Reduce the cost of his building stuff. Invocation of Vol. A dilemma will offer a powerful magic item. Minus recruitment of stuff, recruit rank, army ability, Vol Hammer during siege battles, plus armor. What's the dilemma? Choose. Blade of Sea Gold. Enables armor destruction attacks. Reduced missile block chance and armor of enemy. Minus vigor loss. Minus base weapon damage for plus armor piercing. Blessed Tome. Nearby units, if their health is above 50%, they cannot die. Okay, so that's just like you can't go from 51% to dead in one hit. Battle healing cap increase, immune to psychology, Sapphire Guardian Phoenix, magic attacks for nearby enemies, Staff of Solidarity. These are all good, but I would say like none of them feel like amazing. Maybe AoE magic attacks? Oh, I would lose that. Okay, maybe we put it on the caster
In
die.
agreement. Report.
Okay.
Foul winds ahead. Avast.
Alright, let's see if the undead pirate guy comes out into the water. If he doesn't, I could scoot up here and get this other city from him. Scoot, scoot. He does have the Necrofex. It's right there. The 50% one means if the unit is 50% or more health, no models can die. Oh, that is better than I thought, if that's what it means. Bunch of factions getting destroyed. Hey. Thank you.
Over your dead.
He is out in the water right now.
For the good of Ulf.
I could go for him. And he is tired. Oh man. Chat, do we go for it?
High Elven Archmage.
He's tired, he can't get away.
Warden of Sapphire. I have things to ponder. They may have refuge.
Alright, so
Magic
she's gonna have to go
infused
force march to get close enough, so she'll be tired.
Ah, a summons.
Defeat waits in the wings.
Okay, hold up. If I take the auto, I win, and I lose a bunch of tier 1 units. Those are easily replaced, but it would take many turns to do so. The question is, can I do better if I manual this? Or would I do worse if I try to manual this? What's the map? I think that's shallow water, rock, and some trees. Quick save and go. So one question is going to be which of my units is going to be the best for taking down the Necrofex. And Count Noctilus himself is going to be tough, and this unit's going to be tough. Caster Lady arrives on the field in 2 minutes. Alright. I'm thinking we fall back and wait for the caster lady to show up.
The Sea Patrol shall give no quarter to villains and malefactors.
Now that Necrofex, look, that's his range. Necrofex has a big ol' range. Alright, so you... This is our Lord's new mount. So he's still melee, but he can fly into them now.
Move out.
I just realized my archers are all in front of the shield guys. I don't know why. Alright. Heal lady is here. So, got level 1 Awakening the Wood and Earthblood now. Life magic in this game is probably my favorite magic. Obviously, I like healing, but also it's got really good damage spells if the enemy is grouped up really tightly. Dude, are you serious? There's traffic in the air, chat. Alright, so I think what I'd like to do is try to bait them into running forward. Alright, so this is one of their heroes. It's a guy with a gun, so he is shooting back right now, but... You know, honestly, we are not doing a lot of damage. I think we might run out of ammo before we kill that guy. Alright, once we've poked them enough, they should be like, you know, screw it, and then they rush forward. Also, their leader has barrier, which constantly regenerates. We don't want to spend too much time shooting that. Oh god! Huge volley of bullets just hit. Ow. That's not great. Alright, you guys land back here. Okay, hold on.
On the lookout! Warship crew! Take the lead! Advancing!
Assyrians fire!
Wouldn't it be wiser to keep them in shallow water? It's undead pirates. They're aquatic. Most of them are completely fine with shallow water.
Guardian of the sea!
Ah, crap.
Proceeding! Naval camaraderie! Proceed! Push forward!
What is that?
Aquatic spellcaster!
Witness true magic!
Dude, this guy... This dude is shrugging off way too many shots. Like, that's an absolutely stupid amount of shots he's shrugging off.
Stride forth!
Okay. Are these mounts supposed to have collision with trees? Because they're flying, and it's really weird.
For the High Elf Fleet! Lothern Seaguard! Without fail! Archers! Sinners!
Alright, the Necrofex is shooting at us, but he doesn't really have a good line of sight, and he's already down to half ammo. I think rather than trying to rush out to him, we just let him use up his ammo, and then he'll come to us.
Master of sorcery.
Alright. Got a nice clump here. We're going to cast Awaken the Wood. Instant tree.
Aerial Outrider.
Alright, got my Lord dueling theirs.
Charge! Arcanist Supreme. Forward.
Let's do the curse that shreds armor that bounces through 5 enemies.
Changing position.
Alright, these guys are almost dead. Let's try to get them to fall back. How's the 1v1 going? Enemies half. If we can kill the enemy lord, their leadership will plummet, and that might make them start, or help them start crumbling. Awaken the wood there. You guys try to back up. Let's throw a heal over there too. That was my computer. It does that like once a day. I don't know why. It's kind of funny though. Alright, you guys are almost dead. Back up.
Storm that place. Proceed.
True magic is mine.
Throw the curse again. Did you remember to pray to the machine spirit? that was the sound of the machine spirit's approval.
Naval camaraderie. Monster in the midst. For the High Elf fleet.
Disciple of Hoeth.
No faltering now.
Observe my radiance. Magic's unleashed.
See you in the evening stream. See you, Crimson.
Naval camaraderie. To battle. Veils and waves. Bare blades. Lothan Skycutter.
Necrofex is taking a walk.
Strike fast! Company, engage! Loyal! Orders received. Aislinn! They shall regret it!
I summon the winds.
The White
Witness true magic.
Verily! Aerial Outrider! Onward!
Oh god, the Necrofex is shooting at these guys? What the heck?
Winning move!
Oh, come on, crumble. Yes! Alright, their lord crumbled. Some of their other stuff's starting to fall.
Crucial rush! All forward!
As you say, it will be done.
Leave it to us! Retreat! Excellent! Dashing
Okay, you guys lift back off again, and I'm gonna do a heal on all of these.
Weaver of the wind.
Oh man, it would be... Does a Necrofex crumble? I actually don't know.
Inevitable triumph! Get it
Alright.
done!
So it can no longer hit air, so you guys go shoot whatever ammo you have left into that thing.
Spirits high!
Aislinn got a mount, and it's not a boat. It's a flying boat pulled by a bird.
The master stroke! Triumphant majory! Swirling onward! Company of the Calendarian! All smooth sailing!
We will obey.
Cut them all! Victory is assured!
Okay, everything crumbled except the next. Oh, he's crumbling too. Nice. Okay.
Loyal. Seal.
Oh no! No, no, no! Back up! Back up! Back! 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 Save the wet boys! Save the wet boys! Oh! Oh my god! We almost lost the wet boys. Alright. We successfully took out an enemy that was 7 levels higher than us. We lost 500, they lost 2,000. Let's see. So, the Life Magic Lady did 14,000 damage. These guys, the Regiment of Renown I got with axes got 22k. They killed 373 undead. 19k on the Wet Boys. Lord did 5k. Oh, some of the frontline guys did like 5, 10, 12k. Just because it was just a meat grinder up there. Alright. I think I'm actually going to take replenishment this time because we're so injured.
Aislinn. There are grim portents to avoid.
Alright.
High Elven Archmage.
So go into Healy stance, whatever it's called. Unlocks healing salve, but eats 50 dragon ship supplies per turn. Ugh, I can't really afford that right now. Dragon ship recruitment capacity, enemy hero success chance, circle influence size, construction costs. That's right, okay. So this allows more miss mages. Alright, so tier 2 dragon ship. You're an Ulthuan now, what happened with Australia? So Plague, we start off down here, right? And then you get these special, they're called sea lanes, but these special portals that only this faction can use. And they go all over the world. And I took one to Ulthuan, and I'm working on over there now. So you could replay this faction and take a different lane and have a very different experience every time. A lot of decent stuff here. Let's actually get Draft Master so we could recruit faster.
Sea Lord Aislinn.
Magic in purest form.
Yes, this works.
High Elven Archmage.
Ah, a summons.
If I had any movement left, I could move over, hand her some troops, and then recruit more this turn, but we're out of movement right now, because we had to move to the very edge of what we were able to do to reach the enemy there. Mages. If this province is the site of an ancient high elf colony, you can then make another colony. So, okay, so getting a colony to tier 3 allows you to then make another one somewhere else in the world. Like right now, it doesn't let me make more. Alright. I need more control back home. I'm concerned about getting attacked back home by like a rebellion. But this might be the first faction I've ever played where there's not like a default building that just is like growth or control. That's bonkers. Yeah, so sea lanes already exist in the game. Like there's a couple sea lanes on the left side of the map that go to the right-hand side of the map that's just supposed to simulate, you know, the world being around. Yeah, Flat Earthers hate Total War. And anyone can use those. But this guy has some that are all just like just for him. Good Lord, a lot of people did things. Huh?
Problems to solve.
Why is it saying I finished this quest? I absolutely did not finish that quest. Recruit 5 phoenixes and you'll unlock the hero Caradron. Yeah, that's cool. I don't have that building. You weirdo.
The currents can lead one anywhere and everywhere. Standing orders. A reasonable request. Sea Patrol, engage!
We're gonna go here. Hold on. Just encircle it. I want the Life Mage Lord to get
The greatest.
credit too.
By sea.
Slay them. For Assyrian.
This is interesting. If you sack or burn the city, it says this is an elven heritage city. You will lose favor with the other elves if you do this. Like, they don't want you to burn it down.
The Asa are better suited to govern here.
Thalos got a great eagle.
For the good of Ulthuan, Master of Mists.
Okay.
Master Mage.
What news?
Focused mind. Alright, we haven't looked at the big misspells. Mistress of the Deeps. Summons a unit. Oh, it summons water boys. That's cool. Writhing Mist. If you use this on self or... Wait, hold on. Affects all enemies and all allies in range. Allies gain missile block chance, stalk, and snipe. Enemies lose leadership and melee defense. Dude, look at the radius of that. Oh my god. That's pretty neat. That's a big coverage area.
Leader of Assyrian's navy.
Attrition suffered by defenders, enemy casualty. Enemy leadership -5 in local region. That's huge, because that means that much faster they will give up and run away or crumble if they're undead. Reducing local enemy leadership is actually pretty big.
The Navy demands fresh recruits.
Alright, so what we're gonna do...
Destination set.
Actually, hold on. Oh god, I have so little money. I was about to say, I'm gonna hand her some of my units and recruit more, and then I'm like, wait, I'm poor. Alright. Maybe we could go and take Galleon's Graveyard?
Foul winds ahead. Avast. Do not venture into ebon mists.
Seek land.
Oh wait, she's still in...
Set sail.
Oh, I've already... Okay, it's too much.
An opportune moment.
Alright.
Cast off with the tide.
Trained by the White Tower.
Take one of these. And then you
Warden of
will get a chance to join the main force as they pass you. Okay. Defense. Yeah, our front line is constantly taking a beating. I'll get Spear Wall.
New paradigms for new times.
Control -6. Really gotta keep an eye on that. I know of 2 ways to try to help the control issue over there. One is to recruit a lord over there. If there's a lord in the province, the control goes up a little bit. And the second is to stop collecting money from them. And then I would get more poor. Non-aggression pact. Yeah, sure. Throw Guardian of Sorrow with staff at them to confuse them. The pole dance animation? Oh my god. How's the new faction? It's pretty interesting, Barry. You basically start out in the equivalent of Australia. You take it over real quick, but then you get these sea lanes, which are like teleporters to other spots of the ocean. So you can use them, that other people can't, to get around the world very quickly and kind of pick your battles. But you don't hold many cities. You give them to other high elves for rewards. Hero recruited at Tower of the Sun, a mage. What? They just gave me a mage. It's a beast mage. I do like beast magic. Okay.
Traveling. Sorcerer. Be prepared, Asur.
Alright, so we're gonna go for Galleon's Graveyard. And we are oh wait, there's treasure there too.
These elements
We are regaining health while we're traveling.
My services are yours.
Alright, we finally got the Lore Master in here.
Limitless talent.
Does she have less movement than him? I guess so. She can't keep up.
Full sail.
She'll have to use the Force March thing.
Sail on.
Alright, and they are recovering health as they move.
All hands to stations.
Can we do anything here yet? Is there anything here that gives, like, control everywhere? That would be huge. Control in local province. I'm gonna take this because it'll give her more movement speed and she can hopefully keep up with the other guy. Monk, for Guild Wars 2, you play on the EU servers, correct? Sometimes. When I do morning streams, I play on EU. When I do evening streams, I play on NA. What is the argument for playing on them versus US servers? There's no argument. I just do it to play with my audience. Some of my audience is on EU and enjoys playing with me, and some of my audience is on NA and enjoys playing with me. That's it. It feels about the same, other than rarely I experience lag. What? Random undead tomb queen says, hey, can I walk through your lands and you won't get mad? Sure. Scourge of Cain dead, Magathkin dead, Gron dead, Sarl dead, Top Knots.
Furian's fire.
Ah, a summons. In agreement. Unfurl sails.
Attacks cause the dampened effect, reducing magic resistance and removing magic attacks. Barrier, melee defense, spell defense.
Sea Lord Acelin, Master of Mists.
Hmm.
Problems to solve.
Actually, this will go better on her.
Magic.
Report.
Hi, Nog.
Drown them.
Shaper of Fates.
Now, normally, this is way out of the way for just going out to get a single town. However, it does give us time to recover health while we're moving, so that's kind of why I'm doing it. That treasure we got increased our recovery for a turn, and that's going to give us a ton of healing too. That's great. Yeah, see, I could turn off collect income, and the control gets a little better, but then we're not getting money.
My magic is yours. As a mage.
Dude, all these cities are burned down. What the heck? The beastmen been going crazy over there.
Resistance is such a vulgar notion.
Know what would suck is if Noctilus respawns right now, right before I hit this city. He's like, hi! Like, no! Alright.
For the good of Ulthuan. Now, bring down the waves.
Now, it doesn't look like it, but that's a city. That is strange. It doesn't have the... hold on. Maintain blockade. I just wanted to siege it.
Master of magic.
I'm not sure if she's going to be able to join in the battle, just because of the weird rules of this.
Leader of Assyrian's navy.
Yeah, so it's counting this as a naval battle, and he can engage a battle from the water. She can't, so she's not participating in this unless I get her on the beach.
This instant.
Archmage. Row at you.
Come on.
There, now she's involved. Now she'll get experience.
Sea Guard, attack.
Alright, first of all, we're gonna sack the settlement to double my money. Seasoned campaigner. Oh, that is huge. Fought multiple battles very far away from the capital. I usually get this on like turn 50 or 100 on my other games. Perfect vigor. He never gets tired in battle. That is amazing for a dude that's like going to be in melee.
Take arms. You have no right. Sea Lord Acelin.
Okay, this is interesting. So this is not a... It doesn't become a colony. Galleon's Graveyard just gives gold, control, immune to reef attrition for all armies. We already have that, though. And wait. Wait. Okay, that's 66 gold to repair it. That's nothing. But this costs what? This costs Elven Trade to repair it? How very strange. Okay. Alright. So...
High Elven
she needs to get back in the water because that's like... No juice.
A summons. We shall dock here. Cross that region.
Alright, Earthblood. Now we've got Earthblood in this army. So the Lore Masters are swordsmen, but they've got a bunch of different weird magics, and Earthblood is one of them.
A reckoning.
Oh, that's right. This is a province, so I have the whole province, so I can do like that. Invocation of Mathlin is ready. Okay.
Magic's unleashed.
Alright. Ron Butters. Alright, so now he's got that town and like these armies. to deal with.
You must restore order.
Unlock Sea Patrol subsidy. Okay. Control is -4. Is there anything that gives freaking control? Pilgrimage Grounds. +1 rank for dragons. Faction wide. Global recruitment -1. Alright, that's really cool, but I need a building that increases control. City Tunnel. This is usually used for getting rid of plagues and stuff, but that is 3 control. Ah, there we go. Noble Consulate. Allows you to recruit nobles. Unlocks extravagant murals, 3 influence, unlocks noble, 4 control, 40 growth too. That'll almost double the growth. Okay, that is exactly what we need right there. 2 turns to build. We should make it. And then we'll get that. Dude, there's so many different things. Okay, what happens if I asked her for help? She gives that buff for 3 turns. Horn of Isha. Talisman of Preservation. Talisman of Preservation is really nice. 18% damage reduction on any unit is really nice. I don't have enough for anything there yet. Alright, enter.
Triumph again, as it should be.
Gentleman Jenkins. Some of the random names this game spits out are so goofy. Dude, let me show you guys one. I was playing Slanesh the other day. You know, the demons that are all about desire and stuff. And I found one that was named Orgy Fleshful Philomucker. Which just sounds dirty, especially with my chosen online name. So I saved a screenshot of that. Trade agreement, yes. Are those vampire pirates? We were just fighting against vampire pirates, yes. I just realized, where was she going last turn? She came out of the portal, which I told her to, and then she went straight south. I don't know where she's currently trying to go. I think the last order I gave her was just go through the portal.
Awaiting orders.
What? Why? Oh my god, I'm so glad I checked. She was like, yeah, let's just go down to South Africa. Why? I don't know.
I sense items of power.
Master of Mists.
Safari's servant.
Alright. We got Rich Sawyer here, who's coming over trying to take his home back.
Navy.
And we're not going to give it to him.
The most gifted.
To bless the rain.
Guardian by day, navigator by night. Seamaster forever.
Campaign movement range 5% for all heroes. Let's take that.
The Asa Navy grows most refined.
Most refined.
I bring Azurian's fire.
That's fine. I was trying to figure out
By
who to put
Horus,
this beast mage
by the
in.
White Tower.
Because there's 2 that we've already got multiple casters in both armies.
Ladriel, grant me your...
One more turn and then hopefully the control issue is sorted. Alright. Galleon's Graveyard is done getting repaired. It will just sit there and be beautiful the rest of the game, I hope.
Must be maintained.
I think one more cough drop will get me through to the end of the stream. Whole map conquest turn 17? No.
Common
This,
is rare
hang on.
these days.
This faction I'm playing has a research that they can do on turn 1 that gives them vision of everywhere there's water. So I have like full map vision of oceans. Struggle. What just happened? What was all that? What does the graveyard give you? The graveyard is the starting town for one of the undead pirates. So one, it gets rid of them. So one of the biggest things it's getting me is it's getting that guy off my back. The second thing is it just gives some passive income of some minor stuff. So some gold, immune to reef attrition for all your armies, but I'm already immune to reef attrition because of the faction I'm playing, and some more gold.
Magic in purest form.
Commander of the Sea Patrol, drown them!
Master of magic.
Problems to solve.
Alright, decisive victory.
Slay them!
Got some items. Let's take the influence.
I grant you freedom this time.
Okay.
Standing orders for the good of Ulthuan.
I'm gonna max out Earthblood on this guy. And you... What is this? Master of Mist. Replenish 10% campaign movement range after winning a battle. Can use the ability Master of Mist. Affects all allies in an area. Stalk, snipe, reload skill, base missile damage, armor piercing missile damage. 50% more range. Excessive measures. Ability number of uses +1 for dragon ship army abilities. Dragon, I don't have any of those yet. Dragon ship supply cost -10%. Vanguard deployment for all units. That means I could start my army right in front of the enemy's face. The only other person I know of that does that is Chad von Karstein. Campaign movement range 50% for -50% for enemy armies that start their turn in your region, plus ambush. Master Miss is really cool, but my second army that's following me won't be able to keep up with me if I'm abusing that. So let's get First Strike for now.
This is a valuable advantage.
Okay. So now that pirate's got to go, and that town, and then they'll be done.
Follow the currents. There are grim portents to avoid.
By sea, out of reach. Seek land. Sail on.
What about Butters? Butters is a hero unit, so if I take out all their cities and their lords, their heroes will despawn. Sometimes just killing a enemy and getting them out of the game is the fastest way to get rid of their heroes. Upholders of Order, plus control all provinces. Diplomacy with High Elves, Lizardmen. Oh, we like Lizardmen? Lizardmen, Empire, Bretonia, Kislev, Cathay, and Dwarves. Alright, sure.
I shall effect changes.
Oh, what a relief. Dude, the city is finally in the positive for control. I was really getting worried. I was like, am I going to have to, like, put one of my armies all the way back here? God. Alright, I could make a noble. It would take it a long time to get over, all the way over there. If I wait long enough, I'll probably be able to just recruit one with the boat. Hang on.
Sea Lord Acelin.
Yeah, there's Noble right there. Yeah, so if I wait a bit, I could do that. All right. Outpost upgrade. Oh, that's available now. When built in a Sea Patrol outpost, +1 Elven colony. I already have one available to me. That's 6,000 gold. Alright, I don't need that right now. Alright. Improves diplomatic relations with settlement owner over time. Oh, I didn't notice that till now. That's pretty cool. That's actually kind of neat. Alright. Enter. Muck, what brand are those earphones and how long have you had them? What's up, Jisoo? How long have I had them? Over a year. The earbuds are great. The exact brand is on that webpage that Plag just put in the chat. Yes. One nice thing about playing the High Elves is all the other High Elves want to be friends with you. And so that's a lot of trade agreements there. Whereas, like, if you're playing some of the other factions, some of your coworkers are opponents. You can be Skaven and eat the other Skaven. Lots of people doing weird stuff. Multiple turns at sea. Lorien got movement range. Okay. Ron Butters is harassing me. Alright. So we're going to want to go up here. Although they're both pink, that's the last of the undead pirates. That's Slanesh. Is there anything we can do on the way there? There's treasure there.
Continue after resupplying.
We're full health. I could go,
Scholar Supreme.
you know, sprint. Although she won't keep up if I do that. He's going north. Hold on. Yeah, she's doing the plus 50% movement speed and tired thing, and he's just moving at normal rate, and she's barely keeping up. Alright. Echelon manipulation, plus 5 influence per turn, and 5% more income from buildings. So that would pay for itself, but it'll take a long time.
The Sea Patrol needs augmentation.
So definitely going to Ulthuan is kind of nice because that opens up, you know, that gets rid of the enemies in Ulthuan, which opens up more spots for you in this panel, where you can be like a governor of a section of Ulthuan for bonuses. However, a lot of traveling around. Like, if you wanted a more action-packed campaign, maybe take one of the other portals at the beginning. Because right now we're spending multiple turns traveling. Granted, part of that is because I chose to tackle the undead pirate threat first, but still. Let me guess, he's going to ask for mercy. He's like, yo, I'll pay you $3,000 if you don't shoot me in the head. I'm like, no, man, I really want to shoot you in the head. Also, the other elves would not look kindly upon me taking your money. You got Aislinn? Yeah, Barry on YouTube chat gifted him to me. And then I bought the other 2 DLCs on my own. So we're trying him out. He's really cool so far.
Ah, a summons.
Pure magic.
Bill Bloodletter. Why don't have a home region? Oh, they lost their home. Oh, someone burned it down. I don't know who did it. So that might be the last army for Noctilus right there.
Not this, officer.
Let's get that.
These advances
It's not
will
great.
be
There's nothing better right now. Elven trade 50 per turn. Income generated 60. More dedication. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, I probably would have made this my second colony, but earlier when I got there, I did not have the permission to make a second colony yet.
I obey the sea, the rest obeys me.
Kind of crazy that 100 factions have already died off. He plays like the Drakari Beastmaster with the Arc. There's some similarities, but that guy doesn't like gift cities to other people. I don't think any of the Dark Elves really gift their cities away. There are some factions that do, though. This guy's boat is similar to the Undead Pirates. It's similar to the Dark Elves with their arcs. The city thing is similar to, like, Warriors of Chaos Vassals a little bit.
The dead are no match for Quaish.
Okay. So...
Problems to solve.
Hoef's disciple. Row at your...
Report. Yes.
Just making sure I'm not going to lose anything if I press auto. Dude, this guy's going to get rolled. There's so many NPC armies nearby. Dude, what is this? Dude, the High Elf Navy, the Beastmen, more High Elves, and a High Elf city nearby are all like, yeah, F those guys.
Fear not these half-wit corpses.
Release them.
Faction destroyed the Dread Fleet.
What news?
Master of Mist.
A reasonable request.
Envelop in Mist. For a second, I thought it said Cloak of Dev, like developer. I was like, oh, that's gotta be OP with a name like that.
Standing orders.
That's not what it said.
Ah, a summons.
I'm curious what would happen if I try to rebuild this ruin because of my faction. I can gift the ruin to someone else. Hey, Avalon, got you some rocks.
Do not venture into ebon mists.
So, yeah, it's literally a rubble still, but it's a rubble with an outpost. So they do get the claim on it. Interesting.
High Mage.
Yeah, you like those rocks, don't you?
Archmage's duty.
Foul winds ahead. Avast.
All right. How do I make another dragon ship? Dragon ship is the mightiest weapon of Ulthuan's navy, from artillery support to Oceanid summoning shrines. Its vast decks offer many campaign advantages, yet only the greatest Aster admirals are deemed worthy of commanding one. Progress through Asur Domination unlocks 4 additional dragon ships with focus on dragon ship dedication, unlocking several additional shipbuilding upgrades. Activate 4 dragon ship dedication initiative. Okay. Oh my god. So that's this thing? Add an additional dragon ship to your pool. Okay, so when I get... I don't know it's when I get into that bubble or when I finish that bubble. Alright, harvesting cutters. Gallant sails. Royal cabin. Foreign dignity. Trader lodgings. Ordnance cache. Aft Castle muster. Dragon ship crew growth all armies. Oh, here we go. Adds an additional dragon ship to your faction's lord pool, but plus 2% upkeep all armies. 5% physical resistance to all armies is pretty nice too. Alright, so... What? When ravens gather. This broad-keeled titan was among the last of the dragon ship to be built, the Ankara Draconis forest in which Starwood once grew, having sunk with the sundering of Ulthuan. She may lack Calendarian seasoning, but there is a sprightliness in her timbers that brings a smile to all who see her. Here is a ship with a keen wind in her sails and who still remembers the feel of springtime in Nagareth. I have seen the Raven ships gathering at Karen Kar, the young admiral confides to you in private. More ships than I've ever seen on the water since the Witch King laid siege to Lothern and sent his assassins for the Everqueen. Their fleets are already gathered. They wait only for better weather. This news is as grim as you feared. The attack on Ulthuan may come within weeks. Send word to Tyrion or Alariel, and you'll get an outpost in their capital. Alariel's outpost is in... Sorry, Alaria's capital is in the center of Ulthuan. It's the most protected, so I'll take that one. Yeah, that's right here. Okay, so... I was hoping I could just give her the ship, but I don't think it works that way. So if I go to Recruit Lord, Dragon Ship. There it is. So, Dragon Ship is a whole separate lord. Okay. Alright, let's get him so he starts getting XP. Oh, look at that. I mean, the hat is stupid as hell, just like always, but the trident and the shield looks cool. Trident techniques.
Great relics for great times of need. Commander of the Sea Patrol.
Weaver of spells.
Let's get that. Don't want to do anything here. No. Alright, end turn. He's solar powered.
Another deserved victory.
That poor mage has been trying to join the army for 10,000 years. He's like, wait for me! Can you tap the brakes for one turn? Nope. Mudkanai has a dragon sheep. A dragon sheep. I'm noticing that Beastmen, they're raiding Ulthuan. Maybe someone should take care of that. Like, he hasn't declared war, but he's just stealing all our money without declaring war. A political rival challenges the patronage position of one of your lords. You will claim your position on the next turn. Spend 100 influence to keep it. Engage in political intrigue. What does that mean? Wait, what? So spend 100 influence or go to this screen where I can spend 50 influence. That seems way better. Keep it. Maybe it's not always? Yeah, maybe.
What news?
That's a capital, right? Yeah, that is a capital.
Amenable solution. Acting upon it. Over there. Report.
Student of Teclis. By sea.
Master of sea and sky. Commence the refit.
Could make more troops, but my income is still in the gutter, so I don't really want to do that right now. Let's see. Go ahead and get that. Turn again.
By the White Tower.
You know, once that Beast Mage gets up here, probably put her in that new army with the new dragon ship, because it doesn't have a caster in its army yet.
Main expectations.
Nice. Non-aggression pact with Tyrian, yeah. Let's be friends. Okay. Alright. So... Are you at war with anyone?
Your question doesn't
You're at war with so many people.
sense, lad.
Alright. You...
You stand
Would
before the
you
mistress
pay
of the
me
Undying Forest.
to join your war against the seducers of Slaanesh? She's like, not only that, we can have a defensive alliance and military access as well.
Serving
So now
the
I can
gods.
see her lands. Okay.
For
So,
the good of Ulthuan. An opportune moment.
to make sure that everyone gets
Northern
experience,
Raise anchors.
Assur Sorcerer. Sail on.
Standing orders.
how do you even do that?
The waves.
When I have one of my settlements getting attacked, I've never seen a button to leave the settlement. It's a big fat cheater. I want to equip that banner on him. Do this on him, doesn't matter. Alright, auto.
Land assault.
This is a capital. Let's make a
The
colony.
sea god's domain expands.
Okay.
Problems to solve. Peace and strength.
Trained by the White Tower. Scholar Supreme.
Alright, do that. And training. Again, could make more troops. I don't feel the need to do so right now. Why do I have a quest there? Purge the homeland. Oh, okay. Oh! So yeah, 3 of the 4 factions that were bothering the homeland are dead. Slaanesh is the last one. Dude, what are you doing here? Mucking Bellicor? Yeah, he starts way up here. I'm surprised to see him in Ulthuan. Okay.
Virtue carry the day.
I still can't get over the elf hats. Door frames don't get over them either. Yeah, they look pretty silly.
Triumphs once again.
Okay, now that we've got that, I want to check something.
The people are restive.
Should I change to plus 30 growth, minus 10% income? I think I will. Oh, the Beast Mage is finally catching up.
Pure magic.
We're like, where have you been? And she's like, he's just like swam around the entire continent of Ulthuan. Could have moved her before fighting. I didn't realize she was close enough to get there in time.
The affairs of men do not concern.
What? Carl? Bro, you are so far away. He's like, give me money or we're gonna fight. Yo, muck you. And Avalorn just got pulled into the fight because she's my ally. I guess that's just... since I can see the whole map, I could technically declare, like, ask people if they want me to declare war on their enemies, like, all over the world, and get money for that, and then it wouldn't really affect me because they're so far away. I've done that with Slaanesh before. Like, Slaanesh, you have the cults, and you can see chunks of the map all over the place. But then because of that, you could declare war on things on the other side of the planet. Give no quarter.
I shall raise the stakes.
Okay, I want her in that army.
I sense items of power. I am
That's a hero.
for the perfect
High Elven Archmage.
So they are going for the Shrine of Kurnos.
Poised valor.
Can I get there in one turn?
I admit, I rarely venture here.
I said Kurnos is Kane. The fog made me read it wrong.
Now. Veteran Sea Guard.
Wait, what? Bro, why are you so slow?
Nerves of Ithilmar. The Order of Belshazzar.
Okay, it wasn't calculating the path through the water, which is really stupid.
Seeking a trial.
It's there. See, now you can get there.
Commence combat. Slay them.
Wait, what?
This land is now Asa.
I did not realize I had access to a third colony right now. I didn't even want this as a colony. I wanted to gift it to someone, but it didn't give me the option. I guess because it's the Shrine of Cain? Because I can get the Sword of Cain if I build it. Maybe it's because it's the Cain thing. Yeah, it might just be a special outpost because of the Sword of Cain.
What news? Hero of the Asa.
Oh, that's weird. Most lords there have a thing called Inspiring Presence that increase XP of the army per turn. But the second dragon ship guy has naval discipline there. And this guy had naval discipline up here.
Master of sea and sky.
Oh, he's got a choice. This line or that line. They're different.
Lothern's legend. Advance.
Spy network. All regions owned by factions you have a trade agreement with are visible. That's kind of cool.
The Asa Navy grows most refined.
Marble stockpiles. And when control is 50 or more, get more income. I think we're creeping toward that. It's taking a bit, though. Okay. Is it not because it's the same province? No, the starting province I got has one colony and then 2 outposts in it. Non-aggression pact. She has treaties with Eatane and Avalorn. Okay, that should be fine then. I was not aware that she was friends with the Hyles. Elias, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Is this your first playthrough with one of the new DLC lords? Yes. Well, sorry. You said one of the... I played the Mask of Slaanesh off stream and messed around with it. But pretty much, yes.
Summons. A dry spell? I do not follow. Expedite forward. Battle stations. Precisely.
Can they get over here?
Double tempo, high. Destination set. Sail away. Unfurl sails.
I bring Azurian's fire.
I'm having to force march these other two to keep up.
The Sea Guard deserve admiration.
Seek land.
Report. For Azurian. Ulfwan shall use this stronghold.
Enchanted item gained. Aldred's Casket of Sorcery. The winds of magic in the province will be set to the lowest level on turn start. -2 control. Character gains 5% more XP. Miscast chance plus 20% for all enemy spellcasters. Okay, so if you had an army with no mages in it, this could shut down enemy mages. But if you're using magic, you do not want to use this thing.
Commander of the Sea Patrol.
Level 18, we get a Star Dragon. %20% ward save when fighting at sea for the entire army? That's insane. Ward is just damage reduction that works on anything. So 20% ward save means your whole army takes 20% less damage from all sources. That is pretty crazy.
Standing orders.
You know what I just realized? When he makes an outpost and gifts it, it doesn't end his turn. It doesn't use up all his movement.
Good triumphs once again. Commence combat. Be thankful for my clemency.
Skycutter Chariot for Thalos. 6p. Alright, so there's one more Slanesh thing.
Virtue carried the day. Get some wind. Problems to solve. Yes, this works.
Speed. That's fine. Okay.
I expected nothing less.
Nerves of it, Dilmar.
Wait, what? Oh, I don't have enough dragon ship supplies.
Effortless for such as I.
Shoot, how do I get these again? Earned within elven colonies with the elven trade resource.
Order must be maintained.
Okay, so I need... No. Where is it? Oh, is it this thing? Oh, it's this thing. The Colony Harbor. This makes five. This makes 5 dragon ship supplies per turn. That is not a lot. So, is there anything else it does? So, my second colony isn't on a coastline, technically. So, wait, is it? Oh, it is. Never mind. I'm wrong. So, it's giving me... Okay, so... Wow, dude, I need 500. There's got to be a faster way. This is like a trickle. Oh, there. Seafarers Guildhall. Okay, okay, here we go. This is it. This drains your elven trade, but gives you a lot more supplies per turn. Okay, so I'll need to get that soon.
You failed.
Oh, it's almost that time, chat, but Slanesh is down to just one more town. Let's see if we can get that first.
I value our...
They said join war against the Shadow Legion and I'll pay you $150. Okay. She's like, get Balikor off my property! Okay.
Land assault.
I was actually just thinking, I was like, you know, I haven't had to fight Nikari himself yet. There he is. He's in this city.
Master of magic. Ready yourselves? Destiny lies there.
For the good of all. For Assyrian.
Just imagine 2 dragon ships start screeching their way up the coastline. He's looking out the window of this place like, what the? What are you doing? If I do auto, I lose the 3rd army. That's not good. He's level 36. Oh my god. What? Dude, that's not great. That is not great. What is that? Is that a new unit? Slangor? Oh, and he's gonna seduce one of my archers. Oh man, hold on, just siege for a second.
Weaver of spells.
I wonder if I back her away so she's not. Hold on.
Trained by the
Save.
White Tower. Led by the winds.
Now I won't lose anyone. That seems so stupid. By attacking with less units, I won't lose units. I guess she was the weak link.
Commence combat.
There we go.
The Asa are better suited to govern here.
Oh, we just got a dragon. Defeated Nikari. Victory over Slanesh. Ruby Ring. Kothian Astrolab. 5% more ward save, 20% campaign line of sight, spotter, enchanted spike. What? Chip says hi. Range plus 10% for Loatham Sea Guards, minus 50% to battle reinforcement time. Star Dragon. Completed the quest to purge the homeland. I mean, sort of. Bellicor's right there.
Sea Lord Acelin.
There. Your chair is now open.
For the good of Ulthuan. What news?
Ooh, what? Alright, I'll read that later. Okay. Alright, so we have given a lot of Ulthuan to the Green Lady. Alright, we are going to save it here, chat. This guy's pretty fun. He is pretty fun. Definitely feeling very poor. Oh, I got a lot of gold now after that quest, but definitely feeling very poor right now. But it's pretty cool that he's got multiple starts. You know, like you could begin and go in different directions. And also the fact that you know all of these peoples, if you really want, you could abuse that so much. Because typically you can only do diplomacy with factions you have discovered in your game. So since I can basically map hack and see all of the peoples by the water, I could be like, you know, tell this guy over here in Asia, like, hey, you want me to help you with that war for 1,000 gold? And he's like, yeah. And then I'm like nowhere near there. And I could just do that all over the place and get so much money. And then some factions will be like, hey, I'll pay you money if you'll stop being at war with me. I'm like, okay. And again, nowhere near them. So you could abuse that a lot with this guy. But cool. Yeah, this guy's pretty fun so far. But definitely, at least, unless I'm missing a mechanic, it feels kind of like a slow start. But we'll save it there, and we'll pick it back up from here next time. Okay. All right. Chat, thank you guys for joining me this morning. Hope you guys had fun. A few plugs on the way out. If you're new to my channel, hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. Hit subscribe if you're here on YouTube. Here's links to both my YouTube channels going up in the chat right now, and a special thank you to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive with their support. I could not do this without them. And there's a link to, my voice is going out again. There's a link to that in the chat if you're interested. You guys have a great rest of your day. I am going to raid, oh, you know what? Nagura is live right now. I will raid Nagura, who I recently did a collab with in Guild Wars 2. So I'll give her a raid. She's doing something in World of Warcraft right now. I'll see you guys over there, and I will be back later tonight. See ya.